Great fishes break the net, exploring the Dutch proverb. The Dutch proverb, great fishes break the net, offers profound insight into how greatness, power, or influence can outgrow the systems designed to contain or control it. At its core, the saying teaches us that exceptional things, whether people, ideas, or opportunities, are not always easily confined. When something becomes too big, too powerful, or too important, it inevitably pushes past the boundaries and limitations intended to hold it back. This proverb can be understood on multiple levels, applying to personal growth, societal norms, and even structures of control or authority. It reminds us that breaking free from limits is a natural consequence of greatness. In the same way that a large fish cannot be held by a net designed for smaller catches, truly impactful individuals or movements often outgrow the constraints imposed by rules or expectations. Breaking limits and boundaries. Throughout history, we have seen examples of individuals and ideas that exceeded the expectations set by society. Think of revolutionary thinkers like Albert Einstein or inventors like Thomas Edison. They pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible, breaking through societal or scientific constraints. Just as a large fish is too powerful for the fisherman's net, these figures couldn't be contained by conventional wisdom or limitations. Similarly, this proverb speaks to the idea that success or power brings with it new challenges. The larger something grows, whether it's an organization, a movement, or personal achievements, the more difficult it becomes to manage within old frameworks. Systems, rules, or methods that were once sufficient can no longer hold up to the weight of something extraordinary. Personal growth and exceeding expectations. On a personal level, the proverb encourages us to reflect on the limitations we face. Sometimes the nets holding us back are not external but internal, our doubts, fears, or limiting beliefs. When we strive to grow and pursue meaningful goals, we may outgrow these mental nets. Growth means learning when to break free from these constraints and embracing the discomfort that comes with pushing beyond familiar boundaries. However, breaking the net is not always easy. It requires both strength and courage. The moment we push against limitations, whether it's pursuing a bold career change, launching a creative project, or standing up for what we believe in, we risk failure, rejection, or discomfort. But, as the proverb implies, it is only those who strive to become great fishes who encounter the challenge of breaking the net. Mediocrity is easily contained, while greatness inevitably strains against restrictions. Power dynamics and control. The proverb also speaks to power dynamics within society. As systems of control, whether political, social, or economic, are designed to maintain order, they struggle to contain individuals or groups that become too influential or powerful. When someone achieves greatness, they often disrupt the status quo, shaking the foundations of existing structures. History is filled with stories of people or movements that could no longer be constrained by outdated systems. Consider, for example, the world of entrepreneurship. Innovators like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs became great fishes who broke the nets of traditional industries. Their ideas and vision disrupted entire sectors, forcing others to rethink how things were done. These individuals didn't fit neatly within the existing systems. They outgrew them, just like a large fish that cannot be caught in a net designed for smaller ones. Breaking the net is inevitable for growth. An important takeaway from this proverb is that growth and disruption are inevitable. If we aspire to greatness, we must accept that we will eventually encounter limitations, whether they come in the form of personal doubts, societal expectations, or structural constraints. The key is to recognize these moments not as failures, but as necessary steps in the process of growth. Breaking the net doesn't mean everything will be smooth or easy. In fact, growth can feel chaotic. As we break through old limits, we may feel uncertain or overwhelmed, like a fish struggling to free itself from a net. But it's in these moments of struggle that we grow the most. The process of pushing through obstacles teaches us resilience, creativity, and adaptability. Embracing the discomfort of growth. One of the challenges of becoming a great fish is that it requires us to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. Staying within the safety of a small net, our comfort zone, might feel easier, but it limits our potential. To truly grow, we need to embrace the challenges and uncertainties that come with breaking through old limits. This can mean stepping out of familiar roles, pursuing dreams that scare us, or standing up for ideas that challenge the status quo. It's important to note that breaking the net doesn't mean disregarding rules or systems without reason. Rather, it means recognizing when old frameworks are no longer sufficient for our growth. There are times when we must step beyond what's familiar, not to rebel, but to evolve. Final thoughts? Becoming a great fish. The Dutch proverb, "Great fishes break the net," serves as a reminder that growth inevitably brings challenges and greatness cannot be confined. Whether in personal development, business, or society, the things that truly matter often exceed expectations and disrupt the norm. This proverb encourages us to pursue growth, embrace discomfort, and recognize when it's time to move beyond limitations, whether they are internal doubts or external constraints. So, the next time you feel like you're being held back by a net, whether it's fear, societal expectations, or outdated systems, remember that great fishes are meant to break free. The struggle is part of the journey, and only by pushing through the net can we realize our full potential. The question is, are you ready to become a great fish and embrace the challenge of breaking the net?